Well, first I want to say thank you for giving me the time to talk to you about something we think is really important to the future of Synergy School District. It's called BYOD, or Bring Your Own Device. And what that means is that instead of us supplying laptops or iPads or some other portable device for students, they would bring their own and use it on our system in a secure way. This is what a classroom with BYOD might look like. Maybe it should look like this, because this is what the workplace looks like today, with people interacting, sharing information, and working on the go. We want our students to be workforce ready, and that means not just that they need to know how to use devices, but they need to know how to use them to get the job done and to be able to speak respectfully and appropriately using a mobile device. This might happen if it doesn't happen in school, but I don't think we can bank on it. Collaboration is key to organizational improvement. And students need to start learning that very young, how to collaborate. It's standard practice in business today. And Steve Jobs, rest his soul, in his biography said something to the effect of, if you have a building that isn't collaboration friendly, then there won't be any magic. That's not exactly what he said, but that was the idea. And we go along with that idea. Everybody knows we're a little school with big ideas here at Synergy. And learning beyond the classroom walls is something that I think everybody would want to do and would engage in. But there's really an educational purpose for this, and that is experiencing people and places that are different from where we come from. And it gives us a chance to practice digital citizenship and cultural literacy. At the bottom of this page is a link to some lesson plans and training videos on using Bring Your Own Device in the classroom. And when I'm finished, if anybody wants to come back and take a look at that, let me know. One thing that's really nice about this system is the personalized instruction that you can give. And when you're working on a project and the teacher's online monitoring what's going on, it's easy for a student to ask a question and get an answer because they're logged in a private environment where the teacher can see what they're doing, but they don't share information with anybody else unless they choose to. Privacy is important, and it gives the students the controls and puts the student at the center of the choices they make, which is what they're going to have to do when they get big. We like the cost savings that goes with BYOD, and we think they're going to be long-term. Having students bring their own devices eliminates a lot of costs on our end. And you probably just need to look at the size of the boxes to see which is the better deal.
Hello, and welcome to BYOD in Peel. In global communities that are linked so closely through the internet, it's critical that we provide our students and our staff with the tools they need to build 21st century learning skills. It's a well-accepted point of view that only schools that normalize the use of technology in everyday teaching will be able to meet society's ever-growing and more sophisticated expectations. As a result, early in 2012, the board approved a plan to adopt a BYOD model in our schools. The wave of BYOD is sweeping into education around the world, and for good reason. There are big benefits to learning with personalized technology, and successfully integrating technology into the classroom with a model where all students have access to technological devices can be accomplished through BYOD and smart leadership. A BYOD model, when combined with the right pedagogy and when used responsibly, offers many significant benefits to the learning environment.
So if you don't have your own device, please come up to the card and grab a device for our test.
BYOD tends to significantly increase access to technology in the classroom. The reality is many students have devices that are more current, powerful, and flexible than those offered to them in their schools. BYOD provides access to content that is current, relevant, and often more engaging and interactive. BYOD encourages new ways to create and share work and ideas with a broader audience. BYOD can promote co-construction of knowledge through social learning. Research has shown that students learn more when they are actively collaborating and cooperating with their peers, teachers, and experts.
It's way more collaborative. It's not my classroom, it's our classroom.
BYOD shifts instruction towards a more student-centered learning, where inquiry and authentic learning are emphasized.
Now if you walk in classrooms, teachers and kids are here, whereas before the structure was teachers are here, giving information to kids here, but now teachers and students are here, because they're both sharing the information.
BYOD focuses on 21st century learning, including critical and creative thinking, collaboration, communication, self-direction, global awareness, and cultural literacy. BYOD extends and enriches learning through the use of online and embedded assessments in formative and summative capacities. BYOD provides students with access to learning anytime, anywhere. Access we know will lead to innovation and exploration through learning and connecting with the world.
Oh, when you see the products, you see what they come up with, you see what they're doing in class, the software they know about, the way they want to explain it to each other, the way they want to share. Wow, that's amazing learning.
We realize that there are many questions around BYOD. Questions such as, where do I start? How does a BYOD model affect instruction? Or how do we deal with students who don't have a device? To address some of these questions, we're creating a series of information videos that will be available online on our 21st Century Teaching and Learning portal, as well as on YouTube and Peel TV. As you embark on the BYOD journey, I encourage you to provide us with your feedback so that we can continue to address any questions and provide you with the support you need to prepare our students for a successful future.
I mean, we're in the 21st century. Like, technology rules.
Take it to the bridge. Come on.
This is a nice graphic from the U.S. Department of Education showing students at the center of the world of education when using BYOD. And this is kind of a dream come true for teachers because it's kind of making the world smaller and making it easier to cross paths with parents and coaches and other people who can help us support the student. ISTE, or the International Society for Technology and Education, has some great standards for technology and education, and here are some of them. Of course, we have our national standards too, not only for technology standards, but for embedded standards in core classes. And here are the rest of them, and of course we talked about the importance of digital citizenship. We are really hoping to implement this plan in the fall of 2013 with teachers getting set up with instruction on the first day of workshops and students being trained in during the first week of school. And we have benchmarks set up to assess what's happening, but we hope to have at least 75% integration of BYOD into our curriculum by the end of the first year, which would be June 2014. And then we'll reset some new benchmarks from there. The budget for BYOD is on page 9 of the technology plan, which you should have now. So I'll give you a minute to take a look at that, and then if there's any discussion, I'm all yours. Thank you very much.